How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your week has been going well. I hope nice weather, you're able to do something active, you're enjoying a hobby maybe, something like that. So that's always good for us to do. I know some of you got kids going back to school. Hope that routine's working out. Hope everyone is staying safe and sane, whatever it looks like for you guys this year, or at least at the start of the year. We are continuing on with Italian week, and we are making our dessert today. Actually, like a few recipes all got made one day, but we're just spacing out the videos. It's fine. But we're making Zeppole. It's kind of like a beignet or little just kind of like puff. It's kind of similar to like a pâte dough if you've ever made that. I heat up a cup of water. Got that. Entire stick of butter. That's what we do. I'll let that melt fully. I get 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, there's 3. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Making sure to seal that nice. Don't want that falling anywhere. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of mix all that. Let the butter fully melt in here before we do anything else. See? Yeah, I think you can. Actually, I know what to do. You can see it all. So that's good. So we are doing that. And we're just starting in this. We're actually going to wind up switching this to our stand mixer. If you've only got a hand mixing item, just put it in a bowl. That'll work well too. We're getting all of this mixed up. And we're actually technically making our dough ahead. I know it's not going to be the first video you see this week, but it is actually the first of the Italian dishes being made, or starting to be made. Because you can refrigerate the dough, and then just take it out, give it like 10-15 minutes, get it back up just a little warmer, and then section it off and fry it up. So that's what we're doing to kind of help with our time today. We're just grabbing stuff. Just going to let that butter melt. But yeah, getting it ready during my lunch break today. Because that's what you should do during your lunch break, right? You should get your dessert ready for after dinner. That's planning ahead. So yeah, just enjoying it. Then that way it's just frying them up so we can eat them fresh after dinner. Won't be too big a deal. Be nice. Be a nice little after dinner dessert. And I'm just making simple ones, and it'll just be lightly coated with powdered sugar when they're done. Different recipes call you can flavor them. You could get dipping sauces even for the plain ones. You could get caramel or chocolate. You know, we actually have chocolate syrup. I don't know that that would be as good as kind of like a thicker chocolate sauce. Anyway, so yes, we got this nice and heated up. Let me just double check. Alright, so we're going to add the flour in and then keep mixing it around. Get it all into kind of state. Sorry guys. I'm going to add in a cup of flour now. Add it all in at once. I'm sorry, since I have a flour thing in my flour jar, just pre-measure it like that. And totally easy. Okay. Now we're gonna, firstly, and if I had thought to ask guest Chef D to wait to run her errands, she'd have been here to help me do it in. Just gonna get all of that good and mixed in here. I heat down so it doesn't burn. Just doing that. You just want to make sure it's thoroughly mixed. Now we're going to switch it. So give me a sec. I'm going to move you guys. Alright, so we're pouring it into our mixer. Our standing mixture. And we've got the little flat attachment in it. And we are supposed to just let it go until steam doesn't rise from it anymore. It's been a few minutes, you notice there's not a little bit of steam out. Alright, so I'm going to pause you guys will come back when it's totally done. Alright, so there's no more steam coming out of it. Still warm, it's polished. And so we should be good. We're adding 4 eggs, one at a time. You want it to cool down some. Want to do that. Actually, scrape our sides a little, just make sure. Alright. Just doing that, we're just adding each egg one at a time. Make sure. One that I get no shells. Definitely almost done on that one. And then just incorporate the base. Number 3. I was already had a crack section before, so it's ready to go. One thing on the greatest quality situation. Alright, that is looking nice and soft and smooth, so I'm going to pour those in. refrigerating it for a while, which you can do. You can actually do like 3 days. So if you had time, you go for it. Oh, it's a good looking bit. I'm just gonna scrape down our sides, make sure everything is fully incorporated, fully mixed, like it's supposed to be. Getting it all in there. Take it through one last time. Just always good to do. I can see that a little something. Alright. So I'm just going to put it in a bowl, and then we will see you guys when it's Alright, so it's now time to make our Zeppole. Well, it's time to cook our Zeppole, fry it. So we put it in the fridge, remember? Got oil that's been heating for a few minutes. And you can use a piping bag, you can use a cookie scoop, or you can use 2 spoons. Like so. But what we're going to do, and let it cook up. This is kind of similar to how we did like the donuts that time, how we did the beignets as well. Just heating it up, letting it poof itself, and then we're going to sprinkle powdered sugar on top of it. It'll be a very delicious little dessert. You can also eat for breakfast like you do beignets. That's actually the funny part of Italian week. It's technically a donut, but everyone considers it a dessert, and we're going to be doing, well, you'll see tomorrow, or the day after, a burnt cookie by everybody else's category that's actually like a breakfast. It's biscotti. It is. It's boiling up. Alright, guest chef T. When they're ready, will you... Guest chef D is so nice. Will you do the having sugar? Will you use the center for it so it goes like this? This one's it's at the neck. Good. There you go. And so yes, while they are not the perfect little circular things that they're supposed to be, it's probably the easier way to do it. And you can have this with your after dinner porridge, you could have this with coffee or tea, whatever strikes your fancy. An amaretto, which we might actually have in the freezer. Just a little splash of it.
That's what I did when I was in Bella. So I'd sit on a portico out of a restaurant the day after I and I can have dinner for the same people that live each day. I'd watch them and just pick them. So pleasant looking at them like almost.
Ask yourself if anyone is fancier than Guest Chef D right now. Your answer is no. No one is fancier than Guest Chef D right now.
Actually, it was
Majority.
just over there.
Sincerely, no one fancier right now. Will do. yeah, they're just boiling. It's just like we dealt with the donuts, with the beignets, like this, kind of floating, popping themselves sideways, and start turning them over. Sorry to have given away, or maybe excited to have given away tomorrow, or the very next day's recipe, depending on when we get to it. It's the only thing. I know I told you earlier we're making 3 of them in one day, but that's the only thing not being made today. It's being made on its own. So we'll see. Get made in a day or 2, and you guys will see that. Pretty good recipe. Oh, go back over. Fry the other side. Fry the other side. No, the other side. No, no, come. They poof right up, right from that dough like you saw. It'll be good with just the powdered sugar. I think that would be plenty fine. But again, you can look up other little drizzles you can put on it. Just don't want to, I mean, maybe you do, maybe you like overpowered it. Then you'll see I am putting it on plate to kind of drain the oil. And then show guest chef D doing her thing with the powdered sugar here. Second. And 1 second, madre. Or whatever it is in Italian. Mama. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Been listening to Italian music. Been quite fun. Alright. Powdered sugar while I finish the rest. Give me 1. Alright, and get Chef D to finish it off.
Because you want to put the powdered sugar or the cinnamon sugar, whatever you want to warm, so it will adhere to the Zeppole. We have our little sifter that has a little gadget to it. So.
It just kind of evenly distributes it a little bit better as opposed to the big clumps.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever you feel, if you don't have a sifter, that's okay. You may not have had a grandmother who insisted on having such things, or you grew up having to sift for every recipe, even when it was flour that didn't always require sifting. Well, that's it. Buen appetito!
No hot hack away from it.
But still, nonetheless, buen appetito! We will see you tomorrow.